up, guys? This is David Pulphus. Welcome to David Pulphus Speaks. Today I'm very excited because I'm going to be giving a review on Bitclub Network, review day 14. Will $500 produce a 72% annual return? I do not know. We're about to find out. All right, so let's get this started. So I made this little quick presentation slideshow, but then I want you to, actually after I do this, I want to go to the back office so you can see what the what's been going on in my back office and see, do I have any reason to be excited or not. So here we go, guys. Let's get started. All right, so will $500 produce a 72% annual return? And that's kind of a lot. You know, usually, typically you'll get, like, if you go to the bank, you may be lucky if you get like 1 or 2% in the whole year, but we're going to see what's happening with this Bitclub Network. All right, so this is an overview about what we're going to deal with, and I want to make sure that I hit on the big points and just really deal with the nuts and bolts behind the business. So the name of the company is Bitclub Network. We're going to deal with who they are, what are their products, their reinvestment systems, the different types of commissions that they have. Notice there's an S, there's a bunch of S's because there's a lot of ways to get paid with this company. And then we're going to look at the profitability analysis, and then I'm going to give you my conclusion. And we're going to keep this ball moving forwards. All right, you dig? You dig? All right, so Bitclub Network is a global network that was established over 3.5 years ago for the sole purpose of mining Bitcoin, BTC. And they do that with via crowdfunded mining pools, and they have this very aggressive, complex affiliate structure that personally I've never seen before. And and when I see most affiliate structures and how that's made, I usually cringe because I'm like, oh God, no, I don't want to deal with it. But this was something very intoxicating that I felt drawn to. So we're going to deal with that a little bit more later. So another thing I want to point out that because they are located on the blockchain, they are 100% verifiable. So you'll know exactly how much money they made each day, whether they were successful or not. They lay it all out for you, you know, and that's transparency. And you know, if you're looking to get into Bitcoin mining, I suggest that you want to really do your due diligence and make sure that what the owners or what people are saying about that business, that it can be verified. You know, it's very important for you to be the student of the game. And you know, one of my mentors said that all investments are risky, but what makes it less risky, savvy investors, they minimize their risk with knowledge. So make sure you do your due diligence and get in there. All right, so one of the main things I want to deal with is mining, because there's a lot of jargon going around, and mining, people are a little confused, and I understand the confusion, but you should not be confused. So basically, mining is a terminology that we use to describe the process of maintaining the integrity of the blockchain by verifying all the transactions, be it Bitcoin or Monero, Ethereum. There's over 1,200 different type of cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin is being like the godfather, the granddaddy of them all, you know. And they do that, and so that's one phase of it. The second phase is that there's these mathematical equations, complex, very, very long and complex, and the only way you can solve them is to have these computer software, computer equipment that solve these equations. And once these equations are solved, then the miner, the person who owns the equipment, they're awarded Bitcoin. So that's what mining is when you're dealing with this whole blockchain, Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies type of vibe. Cool. Is that everybody clear on that? Because a lot of people get really confused, and we use a lot of jargon that makes people feel like, oh, I don't know what that means, so I'm gonna stay away from it. But listen, my whole thing is, so you got to reduce everything down to the ridiculous. You got to be able to explain something to a 5 or 3-year-old. Well, maybe not a 3, but a 5-year-old. If they can't understand, a 5-year-old can't understand what you're saying, then maybe you need to really investigate your knowledge of it and be creative and really understand it so that you can break it down to that level. All right, let's keep this bad boy moving. So Bitclub Network, they actually have physical locations where you can actually go You can visit, you can tour, you can see the mining equipment that you purchase. You can actually touch it. You know, you can go swimming in there in the areas back there. This particular mining farm is located in Ireland. I was on a call not too long ago, and with one of the founders, and they have located a big, huge facility in Minnesota. No, not Minnesota, Montana. It's going to be in Montana, and they've already secured it, and they're beginning to make it work and put more. Once they finalize all the setup, then they're going to be having more equipment placed at this facility. So we're going to have a facility here in the United States where I'm located, but anyone in the world can actually become a part of Bitclub Network if you so choose to do so. If you choose to accept this mission, it will self-destruct after you read it. Side note, I digress. Anyway, so let's keep it moving, guys. So this is very important that like I mentioned earlier, that is, no matter, with this whole advent of the Wild Wild West, the gold rush, of mining Bitcoin, this is literally our gold rush of our day and age, as it was back when it was actually mining gold. And I guess that's what the analogy is that people have with mining gold and mining Bitcoin. But guys, you want to make sure that the company that you're invested in or are looking to be invested in, that you can verify what they say that they're doing. And this Bitcoin is 100% transparent. They actually created a website to show you that, which is bitclubpool.com, and then there's a third-party validation, which is the blockchain.info/pool, where you can see a chart on it. I will get to those slides when I show you my back office, but I want to get through this presentation really quick. It's not very long, but I'm excited to show you my back office basically. So let's keep this bad boy moving. Now, typically, one of the things that Bitclub Network prides himself on has been the top 15. Typically, they're in the top 10, but it fluctuates. But usually, so that's why I like to keep it real with y'all. Because when I was checking, it was like 11. Then the next day was like 10. But for the sake of being succinct, I want to say at least they're in the top 15. And it's not that many miners that's actually on the blockchain. It's like maybe 20. So you should know that they pride themselves on being in that category. And you should also know that all this is verifiable. But within 3.5 years, they have actually successfully mined over 68 Bitcoin. So basically, like every 10 minutes, there's a block that is released to these miners who have this computer software. Every 10 minutes, and so it shows you the block that they have given and how successful they were at mining that and solving those equations. Well, in 3.5 years, they have successfully been awarded over 68,000 BTC Bitcoin. And at today's prices, which is a little over, right at 8, almost at 9, that's well over $500,000 that they've actually paid. They have paid this money to their 300K plus members. And as a side note, like I said, if you just are part of this company, you become a member, everyone has made money, and no one has left because they do what they say, and their BTC is growing, their Bitcoin is growing. So that's also a very interesting fact of note that I like to talk about. So there's basically 2 buckets of earning. There's 2 ways that you can generate money with Bitclub Network. The first one is to be passively mining the Bitcoin, and they actually mine not only Bitcoin, but they do have a GPU that actually mines Ethereum, like Monero, Ethereum Classic, Zcash as well. But my focus is to deal with the Bitcoin. What you just saw was that the actual mining equipment that they use, that you will purchase, that you would have your mining share purchase through. So that would be the equipment that if you wanted to do it yourself, they will actually send you that equipment, and you got to set it up, you got to hook it up to the blockchain, you got to deal with all the costs of maintaining it, the high energy bills. I advise you not to do that. I advise you to let them do that. They've been doing it for 3.5 years. They have facilities that do this. They know exactly what they're doing. when you invest into the mining pools. That's what part of what your mining share does. It actually deals with the maintenance of your equipment and making sure that is functioning effectively. And so, you know, you can do that. The second way that you get paid is through the referral affiliate program. Now, I'm gonna touch upon this on the affiliate program very little, just so you can see what's going on. I'm gonna shoot a whole nother video that deals with the whole referral side, because it's kind of complex and it can be confusing when you first looking at it. If you never heard about a binary tree, you never heard about cycling and generationals of getting paid this, that, and other, and the third. All this can be overwhelming, and I think a separate video is going to be needed to really do that justice. But what I want to point out to you guys is that these are the two ways that you can get paid. Listen, you don't have to do both. You can do one or the other, or you can do both. You know, I think there's power in doing both. But if your personality is such that you're feeling overwhelmed, but you see that, hey, I want to multiply and stack my Bitcoin, and I think this is a way to do it by basically having the goose that lays the golden egg versus me having to pay for the Bitcoin. Then, you know, this could be the route for you, because basically, listen, there's like the only way to acquire Bitcoin is to purchase it, you buy it, you trade it, or you mine it, you know, or you offer a product or service where you can accept it as a form of payment. So, but there's power. In another video, I showed already how there's a categorical difference between actual purchasing it, Bitcoin by itself, and then actually buying the equipment that will actually, as what it does is connects to the blockchain and it mines Bitcoin, and you're rewarded for solving those mathematical equations. You dig? All right, cool. Everybody straight on that? All right, so basically these are the mining pool shares. You have the 500, the 1,000, the 2,000, and the founders pool, which is 3,500. Before you can even buy a share, you have to become a member. There's a $99 fee to become a lifetime member, and they're serious about this. You know, it's only $99. Matter of fact, you can sign up for a membership. You can sign up for the site right now, and it'll just be free. But in order to activate everything and be able to activate everything, you got to upgrade to a lifetime membership level. And once you do that, that's something that you will have for the rest of your life that you can actually will away to your kids. And there's this already happened where some people who was already in the business and they pass away, and their husband, their wife will actually, you know, to have the company, you know, issue them a certain amount weekly or monthly. So, you know, because for the life of the duration of what that was actually in the account that the mining shares were producing. So this is something that, guys, if you really see this thing, it's something that can be willed away to generational, and you can really create generational wealth. Because if you're like me, in my opinion, I think that I think Bitcoin is going to be our new gold standard. I think it's going to be the new dollar. You know, that's where we headed. And I'm not the only one. There's people who view that the same way. But I align with that view. Some people don't. Some people just see it as a way to make a quick dollar. I'm telling you right now, you can make money kind of quickly with Bitcoin Network, but it's going to require a lot of effort and hustle and to build a network really quickly for you to really make like money, like talk about really quickly. Especially on a passive mining side. Passive just by nature is something that is done without you even thinking about it. You purchase your pool, your mining pool share, you turn that puppy on, you forget about it. You just let it do what it do, and it will grow. And if you do it, depending on how you want to reinvest it, it will grow with great compound interest, which is like one of the things Einstein says, that compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. Those who use it become rich. Those who don't have to pay for it, you know. So I'm gonna get in a little more in depth, and I'll show this to you in my back office as well. But I just want to give you a quick overview of that as well. This referral structure is based upon like it's kind of like an MLM, which to me I don't like. I really don't like it. I mean, like, my stomach cringes when I hear about MLM, because it's just, I see there's a lot of good to it, but there's like 2 or 3 things that make me say, oh, this would be so perfect if this was that. And you know, and I was surprised because Bitclub Network actually systematically removed my reasons for those reasons why I loathe it so much. I'm not gonna. Like I said, I really don't want to get into it too much with this video. But just quickly, just to let you know that they have a binary tree, which is which makes the person who sponsors you become selfless. And he has to, because of the tree structure, you have to keep building down your organization, and you build down with spillover or overflow, and you actually build an organization, would help your team grow their organization as well. Another really cool thing is that you can buy partial shares, and they have an escrow account. So whenever you don't, let's say if you only have your money is only you only want to come in with a $500 share, you can actually allow that to grow and buy partial shares by repurchases, or you put in a little 5% of your $500, and then you can actually grow, put that in to have partial shares, and so now you have this compounding effect that grows, and all the things that are happening in your team that you may or may not be building, or that your upline, your sponsor may be building, all these things are being held in the escrow account. So if you decided to activate your compensation plan on the other bucket, then all those monies will come to you because it's held in escrow. You don't lose out on it, which is unheard of in this space. It's waiting for you to like just say, hey, you want to activate the account so I can give you this money? No? All right, I'll just hang out here and wait for you to do so. And the third thing is that you can actually clone yourself to maximize the account plan. I am doing that, and I'm gonna show you a little bit, a sneak peek of it in my back office. But I just want to let you know, like, those are the 3 things that really just make me not hate the way this structure is their compensation plan is structured. All right, so guys, let's get right to it. Let's go into my back office. Let me log in, and I do have my authenticator that I need to give my code so nobody will easily or ever hack me and try to take my Bitcoin, because I would not be happy if they did that. Okay, my code just changed. Let me stay focused. All right, verify login. All right, here we go. Cool. So this is my back office. Now, right away at the very tip top, you see the next payout. Now, I like this because this is a countdown. It's a countdown. People always like, well, when we get paid? Do we get paid every week? Do we get paid every couple of weeks? No, you get paid every day. When this goes to 0, your wallets will have more Bitcoin, and depending on what you did to ensure that they will. So that's really, really, really nice. Now, so I was telling you about the mining pool shares, which is mining pool 1, 2, 3, and the founders pool. The goal in my eyes is to get to founders pool. And when I was talking about the partial shares here, right, the partial shares here, you can actually, if you come in with a pool 1 and you add another 500, it will grow and it will become now a pool 2. Because a founder pool basically has all 3 pools, and then when you add another 2,000, could be 500, 500, 500, and 500. Then that pool will automatically become a founder's pool. So it's actually kind of like this. You're treating this kind of like an escrow account in your own way. That as you can only it's kind of like a layaway plan. If those who remember like blue light specials back at Kmart and Walmart days. Well, now I don't know about Walmart, but when I was a kid, my mom used to always go to Kmart and put stuff on the layaway, which I've never done as an adult. But basically, if you didn't have enough money to get the item, you just placed it in layaway, and you were able to get it when you put a little in, little at a time, and then you had those things. And this is kind of like the same principle, but when you put a little down, this 500 down, you still get to reap the benefits of the mining processes until you actually can add more. That is, if you want to get to the founders pool. The founders pool is great because when you have a founders pool within 1 year, it will produce 1 Bitcoin no matter what the price is. Within year 2, it will produce 2 Bitcoins. Within year 3, it will produce at least 3 Bitcoins. So you're looking at five Bitcoins within 3 years, and you see that all the mining is done in 1,000 days. And let me go click into it. One of my earnings. This is when you click on the little green button at the top, this actually shows you your mining pool. So I'm in day 986. It counts down. So when you first buy your mining pool, it shows 1,030 days, because it takes 30 days to get everything online. You gotta purchase the equipment. It got to be shipped to Ireland. You got to set up and place your house, be placed in the right spot, and get everything running right, and make sure that it's mining correctly. So all that takes 30 days. Within 1,000 days, then you will begin the actual mining. Now I have multiple accounts which I will show you, but each one, and I think it says here, because I have mine set to 100% repurchase. The first couple of days, you don't actually see any Bitcoin in your wallet right away. But after that, like 998, you'll begin to see. And with this account, the first amount that I was given, I was able to earn was 0.00010, which is about $1 a day. I have some notes here that I'm gonna get to in a second, but just so you know, this is how that looks. And if you put this on 100%, that's when you tap into compound interest. Also, this one mining pool is $500. So it says here that once you have reached 5% up in your total earnings, and in this case it will be $25 basically, it will repurchase you a partial share. Now, when you have a partial share, you'll see another 130 days come, and then instead of just one share, you'll see 1.0025 or something of that nature. As I document and show you more days, you'll see what I'm talking about. But I've seen on multiple accounts and see exactly what that is. You can also, like I said, if you wanted to, you can actually go to shop and buy partial shares, and I think you can do it at least $50 to $100. I think is the minimum. I don't know. I have not done it yet. They just switched over from, initially they only accept Bitcoin. Bitcoin as a method of payment. But as of February 1st, there's been, if you were in this whole space, cryptocurrency space, it was like a big rush where, my goodness, everybody was trying to get into it because the media was giving a lot of attention, but it produced a lot of transactional fees, and it would cost like a lot of money just to get your dollars turned into Bitcoin and then to transfer it over to wherever you're trying to buy. So that being said, they're still mining Bitcoin and they're getting a lot of fees for it, but their form of payment now, is Bitcoin Cash. So they have not updated this just yet, but once they update this to Bitcoin Cash, then you will be able to do mining pool shares. So just want to FYI, give you that little nugget as well. And my Bitcoin wallet, this is where my commissions are. So if you look, so these are all the wallets. You have a Bitcoin wallet, Bitcoin Cash wallet, Clubcoin. Clubcoin is actually their coin that they created, and you get some of this free, like I think 1,000 club coins when you become a founder as well, and some other benefits that they have rolling out this year is going to be really, really incredible. But as you see down here, I receive 2. So this is how your commissions work. Whoever you show this opportunity to, and they want to be a part of it, and when they purchase a product, any of the mining pool shares, you get 5%, and it gets higher depending on which level that you rank at. Right now, my rank is a miner. You see right here, miner rank, and I got 5% from me basically. The 2 that I brought in when they purchased their share, I receive a commission off that. So this is what this means. This is what this comes from, and this shows me where it is. I haven't touched it yet. I don't plan on touching it. Matter of fact, my plan is not even to touch the mining for my Bitcoin for at least a year, maybe 2 years. Just let that grow, and I actually want to deal with a referral program and grow that and build that to help build a team and help them build their team, and and have a substantial amount of income come that way. That's my goal. Now, so I mentioned rank. So my rank is minor. If you click on here, you see that there are different levels in the business. As you come in, it shows you what it requires to become in these different levels. So as you purchase your membership and you just buy any one pool, you automatically become a miner. And then the next one is builder. When you're a miner and you have a total volume of $10,000, and you have you sponsor 5 miners, and then they have 5 miners that have 2 miners enrolled each. So it's, like I said, it's very, very complex once you're looking at it. It makes sense as you live with it a little bit more, but understand, and I'm gonna shoot a whole nother video about how to use the compensation plan, some strategies about setting up a trifecta or even more than that, so that you can effectively make this compensation plan even more gangster for you. So just know that this is here for you as well, because I know that in order to activate your commission plan, you need to sponsor 2 people that are miners. So because right here you can clone yourself to maximize the comp plan. I actually did just that. If you look at my binary tree, which is right here, you will see that this is my first position, Profit with David, and this is my binary, and this is my second position, and this is my third position. And by me getting started, purchasing a share, and then I cloned myself twice, this and effectively activated my compensation plan, which allowed me to now to partake of this bonus. So every time that I purchase shares in here, I will get a percentages in my primary account, and each account is like a separate business. Each one is geared to basically be his own standalone product, or be his own stand-up product. I mean, I said product, or business. So right now my focus is on my primary account to grow that out, but to also build out other things. Like I'm going to put one here for my daughter and one for my wife and my brother. So, and then I may even do another, because personally, check this out. I was going to like set up an account. My daughter's 3 years old. I was going to set up an account just for her and like a mutual fund. And, I really just going to, like, it doesn't take long. And it's not like, if you want to build a millionaire, you know how to build a millionaire, you just got to have a plan to build a millionaire. If you literally will put a money aside into a mutual fund, you will get at least 6 to 7%, hopefully annual every year with that compound interest for 20 some years. By the time my daughter turned 20, it will be $1 million in there. But I really see that Bitcoin is going to be the gold standard, the new dollar. So I'm actually just going to set up a miner account, a $500 share, let it mine, put it on 100% repurchase for the next 20 years, and be amazed at and she's going to be amazed about how that's going to grow into. So that's that, and that's how you basically, that's one strategy you can use to activate your account and to build multiple positions within the account so you can really maximize the plan. So another way that you get paid is, I want to show you really quickly, and then we're going to move on. See, on a binary, basically you have your left side and you have your right side. Now you see this left has 174 points, and my right side has 3 points. Well, my left side is, I guess, is called my power leg. My upline, the people in my upline are building like crazy, and they haven't really gotten started. They still testing this out and just figuring out how to really maximize it. But thus far, I have 174 points, and it was actually 163 like last week. But right now, 174 on my left leg, and you will see it just goes down and down and down and down. But so what this means is that my focus now is that I have to build out my right leg. So as I build out my right leg, you'll get points on here. Right now, this is my right leg from my third position that I activated. And you get 3 points, which you should see up here. You get 3 points for pool 1, 6 points for pool 2, and 12 points or credits for pool number 3. Now, what that means is that there's something that's called cycle pays. Once the left side and the right side have 15 on each side. If it's 15 on the right side, 15 on the left side, now I will get a $200 cycle bonus for my rank. I think it's up to 4 times a day. Let me see my compensation. I haven't hit them yet. That's why I don't really know them offhand. But let's go to compensation plan and just I want to show you where this is located. Okay, so minor max cycles per day for 4 times. Like I said, for 4 times a day, I will have the ability to cycle, which means I have 15 and 15. And if I do have 15 and 15, I will get $200. And that can happen for 4 times in one 24-hour period, which is a maximum amount of $800 worth of Bitcoin cash that I can receive that day. But it happens every day, and depending on your rank, you can even do more. So what that means in dollars and cents, let's go back to my binary tree, is that already just from coming into the business and being on a team of builders, they have 174 on my left side. So basically what I have to do, so I'm gonna go 174, I always want to go to that calculator. Let's go 174 and divide it by 15 equals 11. So there's 11 times, 11.6 times I can cycle right now. And if we do 11 times 200, so there's $2,200 right now that's kind of sitting on the table in escrow, if you will, because it won't go away until I make it at least 15. So I need 12 more credits or points on my right side, and then that 15 will subtract from this and will be on my right. That 174 will subtract 15. So that 174 minus 15 will be 159. So, and that will those are the cycle, and I can do that up to 4 times in one day. So you can kind of see the potential these are one of the many ways that you can get paid through their referral program. I mean, this is kind of really mind-boggling. I'm gonna show you, go back to that commission one more time, and I'm gonna show you what my results is. Basically, the whole impetus of this this review is to see if $500 will produce a 72% annual return. So let me show you this compensation plan just so you can see briefly the many ways to get paid. Then we're gonna look at the case study. So the binary team cycle bonuses, which I just explained to you, sorta. They're binary matching bonuses. Yeah, like $10 matching bonuses. Crazy. There's ranking, Bitclub ranking system where depending where you are, this is the lifetime. Okay, monthly. Total volume that you're producing. You know, there's level up bonuses, team up full shares, team 2 bonuses, level up bonuses, team 3, team 4, generational bonuses, down 3 generations. You know, level up bonus for repurchases and partial shares, which we touched base on there. You actually get paid on your team members' repurchase of partial shares and their full shares level up as well. And this happens on generational repurchases and shares, you know, and then you have a residual infinity bonus. It's crazy. I mean, it's a lot going on. So that being that, just know, like me personally, like I said, my goal is to let my mine my Bitcoin, and grow my team and help my team build their team and just grow massive amount of Bitcoin, stack and multiply massive amount of Bitcoin through the referral program. All right, so let's go back to my earnings right now. So when I first, like I think it was like 998, my first 2 days after I started, I had it was 0.0001, and I actually kind of jotted it down so we don't be here all day, but here we go. Let's look at here right now. So pool 1 is basically 1 share. Pool 2 is 2 shares. Pool 3 is 3 shares. When you have the founders pool, you have 7 shares. So a share is basically $500. So when you actually have a founders pool, you have 7 shares working for you versus just 1 share. That's another reason why you're able to accumulate more Bitcoin quickly at a faster rate than if you just have 1. But listen, do what you can and let it grow. You know, use your investments to reinvest. Use the profits from your investments to reinvest. All right, so cool. So check this out. So each mining shares run for 1,000 days, and 1,000 days is the same as 33.3 months or 2.7 years. Now, as you put, and this is just if you didn't even have any repurchases whatsoever, if you didn't deal with any compound interest, if you turned off the amount that you wanted to rebuy and just had left it at 0, which I don't want to do and I don't advise anyone to do, but you know, you can do whatever you want to do. So $500 produced me, like I said, 0.00010. And I've basically been getting that per day. And let me just to show you guys, I got 0.000. No, I got less zeros than that. 0.00120 divided by, I think it's 12. Yep, and that's what I've been getting paid daily right now. So and we have this mindset that we want to always relate it to the dollar. But it's volatile. It goes up and down. This is equal to $1 as even right now. So where the Bitcoin is valued at right now. So that's right at 90 some cent, almost at $1 a day. So for the sake of this example, it just says it's $1. And actually, when I did it, this Bitcoin was actually when I first got the example, Bitcoin was right at 10, hovering between 10 and 11. Now it's hovering between 8 and 9. So anyway, just FYI, as the sake of me being totally honest with you guys and not trying to pull any tricks or whatnot. Listen, I'm all about transparency. This business is all about transparency. I don't want to pull any wool over your eyes. I'm gonna tell you exactly how it is, and I'm gonna have fun with this thing because I'm really excited about what's going on. And if you like what you see, then you can continue to check out my videos, and hopefully, maybe you want to join. I don't know. It's up to you, but I will definitely be documenting everything, and you can just partake on it as a bystander, or you can be an active participant. The choice is always yours. All right, so $500 investment into the share, the mining share, the mining pool share, which is actually the equipment. It produced that 0.00010 Bitcoin per day. Now, so that's $1 a day, basically. Okay, are you following me? Now, monthly, there's 30 days in a month. So if you multiply $1 times 30, you get $30. You dig? All right. $30 divided by this $500 equals 6%. That's how we come up with 6%. You dig? All right. Now, so we have $30 that we're getting a month. And that 1,000 and those 1,000 days, there's 33.3 months. So 30 times 33.3 equals $999 of potential earnings that you will get throughout the life of this contract with Bitclub Network, with the one $500 mining pool. Okay. Now 6% times 12, which is 12 months, equals 72% annual return. So based upon what I'm doing right now, this is not a guarantee. I'm not saying you're going to get this 100%. I'm not giving you any promises. I'm showing you just evidence of what it has been done for my mining pool, and then so you can have something to go on. And trust me, the owners, the founders, people have been doing this longer than me. They are well aware of what they're getting and how they're getting, and they're showing you what they're getting at any time. So I want to be encouraging to you to let you know this is what can happen, even at this little rate, which is, you know, it's not like I'm gonna retire and live on the beach tomorrow just because of this. Listen, you got to change the way you're viewing things. I'm treating mining as because I know that I feel that Bitcoin is going to be the way of the future, not too long future. I want to acquire, I want to accumulate, I want to multiply and stack as much Bitcoin as I can. And as I do that, then as the market does what it do, then, you know, I will have a substantial amount of Bitcoin, and that value is going to be based upon what the market demands. So right now, I have the potential because I have not done this for 1 year, but based upon what is happening now, I will be able to get a 72% return on my investment. Now I will say that it actually can be more, because right now I believe Bitcoin is going to go up. The price is going to go up, and right now the company is they just purchased a lot of more computing power. So right now we're at like 420 some petahash. Let me show you where that's at. Let me go to the mining pool. I'm gonna show you this right now, and then I'm gonna wrap it up because it's gonna be all we need to talk about today. You go to bitcoinpool.com, which I mentioned in the slides as well. Right now, the company, is at 418 petahash. This is basically, petahash is the amount of power, computing power, that is actually solving these very complex mathematical equations. Well, they've already purchased enough more computing power for within the next, I guess by the end of April, May, June, that they're going to be at 1100 petahash. That's like 3 times what that is. So if it's 3 times what I'm getting now, 3 times, so I already had it up, 0.0001 times 3 equals, instead of getting 1, I'll be getting 3. Instead of getting $1, like I'll be getting $3 a day. So instead of that 999, it will be times 3. Okay, and also this is Bitcoin right now is like $8,000 or $9,000, which, you know, a lot of experts say there's going to be a lot more. So I'm not even going to try to like sugarcoat this, but I'm happy with the results of $1 a day getting a 72% annual return. And I can be like, if it goes up, then that's like cherry on top, you know, that's more. When the higher and greater petahash kicks in, that's even greater, you know, that's gravy. I'm satisfied, more than satisfied with the returns that I'm getting now. Everybody has that barometer, but this is my mindset and what I'm thinking about and why it's a good deal for me. So I'll take 72% annual return on my money all day long. I don't know about you, because most time you'll be getting 1 to 2% if you go to the bank. All right, guys, so that's going to be pretty much it. Now, I do have a little call to action that I want to make sure I let you guys know about, because, you know, you didn't just spend all this time with me just for kicks. But if you would like to join my team, this is a snapshot of one of our recent hangouts that we did on Zoom. We get together, we mastermind, we discuss, we plug into other movers and shakers that's making 6 and 7 figures with the company, that are willing to give out information and help our business grow. Listen, everybody in this business is selfless. Everybody has a heart of a servant. They really want to see everybody blow up and acquire as much Bitcoin as possible. So we do this. If you want to be a part of my team, I would love to lock arms with you. Or if you just want to check out these videos, every video that I document along the way, that's totally cool too. If you have any questions whatsoever, I have buku information about how to get a hold of me down below, beneath the video. Holler at me, let me know what your concerns are, your questions are, or just leave me a comment, and you know, that's cool too. My peeps in the USA, before you start clicking everything and you're all excited and get started, you gotta I think it's step 2. You have to set up a VPN, a virtual private network, and you can get a free one by using the Opera browser. So you got to get the Opera browser. You got to activate once you set it up. Go into system preferences, activate your VPN, your free VPN, and make sure it's turned on. And then you can go to Bitclub Network and you can click on all the links. There's a short video below. It explains everything. If you're still confused, no worries. Holler at your boy and I'll make sure that everything is cleared up. I hope that this has been informational and educational for you guys. If you loved it, please think about subscribing to my channel, as I will be documenting my entire journey and reviewing my findings and my earnings and let you know what's up. This is David Pulphus. Know that abundance is your birthright, but you're only going to partake of your abundance as to the extent that your conscious mind will allow you to permit. So thank you for spending time with me. This has been my review, my 14-day review of Bitclub Network, and where it's, you know, the case study will $500, you know, potentially produce 72% annual return. Thank you guys so much. Until the next time, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.